Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and we are back with the Lobotomy Corporation, where we have a seraph to suppress. Which one is it going to be? That is an interesting question. But just by going order of the Gebura tree, or however the hell I meant to pronounce it, I believe it is meant to be Gebura next. The red mist is returning. Oh god. So, give me a quick moment to set up the positions of where everyone needs to be. Everyone is in their positions. We have a core ready to suppress. We've got Alexandrum now nicely in his whatchamacallit outfit. We have people downstairs ready and waiting for action. For, you see, I am taking some of your advice today, for there are many methods to which Gebura can be suppressed, one most importantly being the rabbit team. So needless to say, we shall be using them. It's only right. They're old friends after all. But who else are we going to include? Ah, yes. We are going to have the abnormalities themselves suppress Gebura for us. Do you want to know how? That's easy. It's quite easy to make them escape when you think about it, actually. For we have this thing. That thing makes quip-quath counters go down randomly. So it's kind of potluck, but we will do it all the same. So needless to say, let us begin the day. Hello, Red Mist. Nice to meet you. Right. First things first. Everyone into an elevator. Because elevators are the safest place in this game. Next. All of you down there. Everyone get moving. I have returned. Red mist that has walked out from pain. I'm not weak like I used to be. What is there left? Oh, bloody hell. Kill it! Wait. Central Command Team 1? I can't get 2? Oh, that literally counts as 2. Okay. Rabbit Protocol begin. And while we see that, let all the rabbits have their ears scratched. There's that red mist over there. Oh, I might need to move my camera so all those can be seen. Let me show you how to handle egos. I'm not weak like I used to be. I can now replace any body part and recover from any danger. Ooh. All clerks are gonna die. All clerks down. We don't care. Big Bird is in the rabbit section too. What the hell did I just see? You know what? I think all of you should be in a lift as well. Just to be safe. Thanks to that strange body, your strength is stronger than before, but I cannot see any old skill. Wow, you've lost a lot of HP. Is it really that easy? What else do you have to say, Gebura? How dare you think you can stop me, weaklings? What is there left for me here? What is that red mist there? I have returned. The red mist that has walked out from pain. Interesting how you just stay still, I'll admit. 200 energy to go suppress Gebura. That's not the worst deal, actually. Question, are all the rabbits dead right now? What is there left for me? The one who failed to protect. Ah, here we go. Big Bird versus Red Mist. This should be fun. Break down. Break down. Red eyes. Red eyes. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, that's just proven to me that the rabbit team failed completely. Right. Okay. it also has proven to me that the rabbit team doesn't count as anything for terms of that. So, yeah, how long does it need to be? 30 seconds. You know what? Let's just go. Oh yeah, I should probably take a look at you. You don't matter in the slightest. Bye-bye. That's potluck if I've ever seen it. Thank you, Shelter. You know what? Fine. Let's see if it actually does any damage to her. You know what? I'm gonna stop now. Before this somehow gets any worse. Yes. Hello, Gebura. We're trying this again. Alright, I'm still sticking with that tactic, though. Especially as Gebura doesn't seem to be doing anything. I think she's waiting for us to come get her. Which is an interesting scenario. Here's a way to start that scenario. What's always a good thing to... People have said you can cheat out Gebura by having the abnormalities fight her for you. So... Scarecrow, get out of here. I have returned. Red mist that walked from pain. Oh, and by the way, I have all day to do this. You're going to be suppressed today, Gebura, one way or another. Alright, Mr. Scarecrow. We want you to go upstairs. Because if you go downstairs, you're gonna die. Yes, Mr. Scarecrow, that's the way! Do my bidding, Mr. Scarecrow. Why don't you fight, Mr. Scarecrow? Okay. So abnormalities don't actually specifically target her. I'm just going to retry the day because we know that now. I'm going to send all of you up into a lift. All of you into a lift. All of you into a lift. All of you into a lift. And all of you, that's right, into a lift. Mostly because of the fact of, well, I don't trust any of this. And we have seen her glide around the place before. So I'm interested what that's meant to be like. And be all about. So yeah. Attack. You're our physical boss. Let's see what you can do about her. Well, that looked like something and a half. What was that? Uh-huh. Wait, are those appearing all over the place, or is that... Okay. So I was definitely right about getting them out of the central rooms. Is all I can feel. And now she's just up there. Doing nothing. You are surprisingly peaceful with your actions and the fact you just stay still. Allowing us time to recover. So thank you. Alright, attack. Move on. Off you go. See what you can do. And then you can just move there and recover your SP when it gets too low. Wow, this is actually shockingly easy. Is this for real right now, in that fact she just stays still? This can't be this simple to just cheat, can it? I've given myself like 12 hours to do this today because I knew she'd be a bastard. There's a catch to this, isn't there? Actually, now that I think about it... Hey, Cody! Good, Cody. Go deal with her. Oh, it actually tells me your weaknesses too right now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so... You're pretty weak to everything, really. At this point, if I consider anything that doesn't have, like, 0.5 weak to it. Well, that plug never stood a chance. Okay, so now she's dashing again. Alright, I should probably get people to work on you, shouldn't I? Elisa, how would you like to say hello to Big Bird? Because Big Bird needs to be made happy. Otherwise, Big Bird's gonna be a pain. That's not making Big Bird happy, Elisa. Alright, that's another Quipcoth counter complete. Come on, get back in. Make Big Bird happy. Because I really just can't be bothered to deal with it. More than anything. Plus, it does get us points. Which we can use to then buy... What's her name? Little Red. Okay, that's enough points earned. So, yeah, everyone get over. I thought the game crashed then. What the fuck are you people doing there? Okay, Than, you need to get out. Now. Oh, of course you've got a second phase or something. Alright, where are you gonna end? You start there, you go through there, you go through there. You go through there, and I can't see an ending point. You move through there, you move through there, you move through there, and you finish there. Okay. That's saying Big Bird's escaped, isn't it? Yeah. Of course it has. Alright, Red Mist. What's so special about you now, then? That's a weapon upgrade and a half, I must say. But you're still staying in your room. Alright. Huh? What the actual fuck just... Right. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. What we've learned is that when she's in a room with multiple people, she will always attack the multiple persons. So, how do we counter that? Simple. We just get our suppression team and do them one at a time. And at the same time, at the end of every dash, we make sure that Red Mist is happy. Big Bird is happy. Blood graceful flows in every something. Oh god, you're going to appear over there, are you? Well, that's a little cheap. Good thing I'm keeping an eye on these things. How's Big Bird doing? Big Bird's lost 2! Engie, go say hi to your friend. Good work, Engie. Its Quipquath is now perfectly high. Right then. Attack. Time to get back. Come on, attack. Show her who the true user of Mimicry is. We're going to end there, are we? No, that's where it is currently. It's ending over there, so I want you guys to move up just in case. Same with you guys, actually. Okay. How you doing, Big Bird? Pretty unhappy? Don't blame you. She's a bit of a bastard, isn't she? Killing all those poor defenseless clerks. All you want to do is make them die peacefully, isn't it, you big, fat, bastarding thing? Right, I've learnt the rabbit team is useless against Red Mist. At least in this stage. It's not needed in this stage. And the rabbit team couldn't even do anything to her. In all honesty, earning 200 points just to throw Little Red at her doesn't sound the worst idea, honestly. Especially when she just stays still, doing nothing. You can request the shoots for 10% of your current energy. Okay, so, Little Red, I'm gonna give you credit of the doubt. Especially as it's in your department. Go kill. I can't see Little Red's HP. How are you doing, Little Red? Garbage, that's what you're doing. That was an absolute waste of energy. Okay. You're useless, Little Red, apparently. Let me show you how to handle Oh, God, you guys might want to move. Okay. So, from our previous experiences, we know that, well, she has a habit of attacking people. And we just lost attack. Interesting. Thank you, guys. You just saved attack. Now, here's the key question. Does she only shoot those spears... Does she only shoot those spears horizontally, or do they do it vertically too, or something? Which is not something I want to find out anytime soon. Good luck, clerks, by the way. You're dealing with that upstairs for now. Okay. Okay. This is good. They're fine. She's upstairs, still doing what she does. Being a bastard. She's got no more people to kill. Everyone down here is fine. Okay. Okay. So that giant spike she does is black damage because it destroyed attacks SP. I thought it was HP damage, but I guess I've been proven wrong. We will run out of clerks eventually, which will basically mean that Big Bird is no longer a threat. Well, running out of clerks is actually one of the best things you can do in this scenario. So, Cody, get to work. No, yes, because I've got Alexandrum to work on this thing, just in case. And of course it's the just in case. Toxic hatred destroys me and makes me open my eyes again. Okay. Interesting line you have there, Gebura. I want to destroy everything here. Fair enough. Okay, so if we move attack up... Let's wait for the attack, if she does it. Attack, how much damage do you start taking? A lot. Frankly, I think I might start using bullets. That didn't even go in the direction of attack, you idiot. And now attack, you move. And pray she doesn't throw anything at you. She certainly does a lot more damage now. So, yeah, this just seems to be about taking our time. Because she just stays still. And when she stays still, she isn't a threat to the employees. Okay. Simple enough. Simple enough. This is literally poke damage. We just poke her until she dies. It's all about time, taking your time. Well, at the moment. Who knows how many times we actually have to kill her. What the heck just happened? Attack, I think I need you over there now. Cody, can you not do your super ult on the guy who can barely take any damage, please? Okay, we do it again. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, we have all the time in the world. Everyone get to your lifts. You know, I didn't check you for phase 2. Maybe your resistance has changed. So I should have been considering using someone else. It would make sense, honestly. You know, I really love how dramatic the music is, and yet technically how anticlimactic the fight is. Because literally we can ignore her. Like, if it wasn't for the fact we have to suppress her for the day, because that's the purpose of the day, we could literally ignore her. Big Bird's having a panic attack because everything's dying. And it's just like, we need to go give them more peaceful deaths. Let me go bite their heads off. That's a better way to die than whatever the hell is happening outside. I don't care if they're dying by fuzzy bunnies and fuzzy puppies and cuddly bunnies. From over cuteness. Me biting their head off is a much better way to die. Ha ha ha. The hate is real. So she clearly does it as something every time she hits 1/3 HP. In this phase, it's the teleporting around the place and bashing through all the clerks. In the next phase, it seems to be throwing silent orchestra weapon and causing white damage through everything it hits. So the best way to do that is theoretically put everyone in a space which actually can't, where they can't actually throw it through. No matter what angle they put it at, you can't throw through it. At the same time, though, I bet it does some big form of AoE damage to the department, so best make sure we're all ready. I haven't been reading your lines. Let me show you how to handle egos. Let me show you how to handle egos. Blah, blah, blah. So you've got changed weapons completely now, and you're now weak to black and pale, but very resistant to red and white. No wonder it took so long to get you into the next phase, because I was using attack. Right, Cody. Can you survive this? You know what, Cody? Go get your shield. She might be weak to red in the next phase, then. Assuming there is another phase, which I'd assume there would be. There's normally 3 stages with these things, so I assume the next one's going to be the last stage. Now, because we don't trust the direction that they're going to throw that special spear, we got to make sure it can't pass through anyone. So, basically the angles. Basically, if you're on this extreme side, or technically even here, it can't actually pass through you. Ever. So, Cody. Good luck. You, my friend, are doing significantly better than Attack ever did. Significantly! Well done, Cody. You're a tank for a reason. I'm watching, I'm watching, I'm watching. You threw it there. Isaac, go down a level, just in case. No one else on that level? No. Okay. Cool. I actually feel we're completely safe from this at this angle. Well, for the most part. That was an interesting scenario for the clerk. For that poor clerk. And Cody's too tank for you to kill. Everyone's going... It's all going down there, so I suggest move up there. Oh no, you're actually just going straight up. I'm pretty sure you can't hit anyone from there. But I have no way of confirming that. There were things that cannot be forgotten. How dare you think you can stop me, weakling? You say that, but we're doing very well at stopping you. Really? In my opinion. Don't think too much about the people who died, just accept the fact. What people? Only people that have died are clerks, and they don't count. Okay, now leave. Alright, you just threw those away, I see. Okay, so you just threw them away, and now you're in the exact same goddamn location. Fair enough, then. That's some interesting weapons you have there. You're now weak to red damage. Okay. Right. So, assuming the fact you're now resistant to pale and black damage, and you did, and last round you were resistant to red and white and did red and white damage, I'm now assuming you're doing black and pale damage, meaning, Cody, you can't take part because of the fact you're weak to pale. So, attack, Narbonk. Let's see how you two do. Go kill. Somehow. Maybe. Well, that was an attack. That was an attack. That was a fucking nasty attack. Okay, Narbonk, you do it. You do it all. You know what? We've had Cody have his round. We've had Attack had her round. Now it's your turn to have a round. I suppose. And you are now leaving. And frankly, it looks like that red mist is now stuck in place and has become a tower in a tower defense game. Shame for her that the tower in that tower defense game is quite short range, or at least shorter range than this guy is. So, unlucky for you. So Cody can survive that... Oh, that was a new line. Monsters kill people. There is no end to this sin. I have descended to... Oh, god damn it. I need to be reading these. Where is it? There is no end to this sin, and I have descended to bring upon the reckoning. How... Oh, so you think you're Judgment Day. Some things can't warm even though you're cold. What? Try that one again. Gebura, please. I'm fine. What is left for me? The one who failed to protect. You said that earlier. Some things can stay warm even through the cold. Oh, that's what you said. That's right. Stand still. Be an idiot. And now Narbonk leaves. Poke damage. It'll win in the end. So, Defrez, can I actually hire you now? And if I do, how much damage does this do? 11 black damage. Oh, it does damage equal to the amount of energy I put in. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay. So you teleport around now. You've thrown away that weapon, and now you're just teleporting around. Okay. Good to know. Well, it's going to be a lot harder to just cheap you now with what I was doing before. But hopefully it's still plausible. You've still got 2 Quipcloth, that's nice. There's a bunch of clerks still alive up there. Judgment. Judgment. You say your line before you attack. So you say what you're using to attack. Okay. So that weapon is borrowing heaven. I've never actually had that abnormality. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like, if I ever get it. Literally, if you never did the borrowing heaven, this fight would be easy. Because Narbonne could just cheap it. You know, now that I think about it, Than has better black resistance than Narbonne does, so... he's not eating it. You're kind of being stupid and nowhere near him. He can survive 2 hits, from the looks of it. Possibly more, depending on how often you decide to do it. So yeah, in you go, Than. Okay, maybe this is Than's fight. Also, not because of that, Narbonne, get there. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I always call you Than, but your name's actually Thigh. So I apologize for that. It's the same with Boldbay, and me calling him Narbonne. Seriously, I don't know where you got that name either. I don't know how I managed to give you that nickname either. But yeah, given the fact Than can survive more than 1 borrowing heaven, I think he's better for this fight. In fact, he can normally survive about 2 or 3 before he needs to leave. Okay, Than, we just need to wait for her to move. Literally. Go to the other side of the room. Black smile. So, is that the smiling body's weapon? Again, a weapon I've never seen. I know what Justica is. That's freaking Bird's weapon. Okay. This is going smoothly. Quite nicely. A lot nicer than I was actually expecting it ever to go. If I'm fully honest. Thigh, I'm just leaving this to you, because apparently she doesn't have the AI enough to move. I'm not sure if this is actually a bug in my favor, or whether she's actually meant to act like this. But it makes her so easy to cheap. And given the damage those abilities do, I think this is the only method I have to beat her. So I know for a fact this needs to get done today now. The bottom layer is completely evacuated, and the only person down here is Than, who I'm now just sticking with the name Than, even though I know it's wrong. Forgive me, whatever. Ooh, this has got my heart beating. We seem to almost be done. Why do I get the feeling this isn't the last phase? And that you're just going to be a bit of an annoying bastard. What the fuck are you doing? Everyone get out. Everyone get out. Everyone get out. Everyone is out. Is there anything in this section? Izuk. Where's Izuk? Oh, fuck. I cannot stop. Really now? That's not good to hear. So yeah. I'm afraid it's time for a purification protocol. Everyone down here, my entire section is out. Let all the rabbits have their ears scratched. There's rid mist over there. Go, rabbits, go. It's still including everything up here. Killer, killer, killer. She... Wait, weak? I can't even click her, so... How did everyone get up here? Wait, what? I'm sorry, what the fuck was that? What just happened? I'm sorry, but... Rabbit protocol, she's not allowed out? What the fuck gives? Alright, well... We know how to do it. The rabbits feel useless because they don't stop her in the slightest. Which I thought they would. So, what do we do with that information then? Easy. We just say, fuck it all. We're gonna do this the slow progressive way we have been. In that the fact we have people in the elevators, and when we get to the final phase, we just have everything on the last... When we get to the final phase, we just pray. Alright, phase 1, Attack does her stuff. Phase 2, Cody does his. Phase 3, Than does his. Phase 4, Swarm Tactics. Everything that was getting hit by, she was weak to. So, theoretically, and she seemed to do the dashy move a couple of times. So, theoretically, if we just manage to swarm her quick enough, we should be fine, maybe? Maybe? We also know her attacks during phase 2 and 3 only work on a horizontal level. So if no one's sharing the same horizontal plane as her, everyone should be fine. Whew, we're doing pretty well, honestly. If this fails again in phase 4 with my current tactic, I think I am literally just gonna say, if you're dead weight, you're not in the team. You're not in the facility for today. You get a day off. I have to admit, Gebura, you're not actually that hard. Out of all the Seraph bosses we've had in the past, you're not hard. That magical gold stick is pretty good, really, when you think about it. Excluding its damage kind of sucks. But it's exceptionally long range. It's longer range than the blue star weapon. Okay, you can't hit him from there. I always think it looks quite a long range ability, but it's shorter range than I first think it is. So you're in Rage of the Justicar attack, though. Yep. Fuck. I am prepared for this to take as long as it takes. Please, we haven't even reached half of my record for longest recording yet. So bring it, Gebura. I've got all the time in the world, especially now that I'm free from studies. Okay, Than with the swarm. She is not happy right now. What's her weaknesses then? Everything, from the looks of it. Okay. Right. You move. Okay, now that's hardly fair, because last time you went with the dashy moves first. Fuck you. How many actually died in that? Just one attack? Only 3. That was less than I thought it was, actually. Still! Fuck you! Okay, right. I've done it now. Like I said I would. Which is, basically, if you are either a liability or just not that strong yet, you're getting kicked out for this mission, because in the end, I still want my survivors. And part of those survivors are, well, surviving. And really, literally, most of you can just get one shot by this thing. So we don't want you in the department at the moment. This is strangely one of the most relaxing bosses I've ever experienced. She really is not that much of a threat, because I can cheese her so easily. Especially when she just stays in the place, no matter what. So if you get too low in health, you just leave and heal up. The logic is you're not meant to be able to do that, because she's meant to basically lose all of her HP. Basically remove the majority of your HP in like 2 seconds, so you don't have time to react to getting her out. I mean, that's especially true in this phase, because of that big double, that swinging thing, and just pale damage full stop. But yeah, generally, she's actually quite simple and relaxing. I don't think this can be solved by the rabbits alone. Well, you attack my employees if I come into there, so it's gonna be solved by the rabbits alone. Risk level max. Can't deny that. Thanks to that strange body, your strength is stronger than before, but I cannot see any old skill. Really? Weaklings. Useless rabbits. Can't even be bothered to finish off the job despite the fact I told those facilities to be purified. So, yeah. Does the Smiling Bodies and Justica actually have those 2 attacks she's performing? The Super Slash and the, like, Super Bash? Same with the Borrowing Heaven. Is that like a thrown spear then? Or is she just messing with things? Okay, Than, are you ready? Guys, are you ready? We're about to enter Phase 4. There's Phase 4. Than, run for your life. How dare you... The path is too far. I have too far to go. The path is too far. I have too far to go. My heart is pulsing with anger. But I have to keep going. Okay. So you're gonna chase us, or you're gonna dash? You're dashing. Alright, where are you dashing to? Down there. I don't think we can get down there fast enough. Alright, you're coming after us now, it seems. Don't worry, we're ready for you. I think you're moving a little fast there, Gebura. And now I think everyone can go and beat her up a little. Oh, wow. No. Okay, so, that last one ended in kind of a funny way, in the sense of I lost and won at the exact same time. Because just as they finished suppressing, after they, basically, the moment they killed Gebura, she killed them as well. Which, frankly, is kind of funny to me. Because she just got shredded. So, yeah. So we know the tactic. The tactic works. And that tactic is shred the living hell out of her in Phase 4. As quickly as possible. But until then, we have to get to Phase 4 again. So, Cody, you're up. Because I've discovered you're much better than attack in Phase 1, just due to tankiness. Huh. That's pretty cool. It actually shows you the damage type of each star. Because each of them is a different colour. And the colour responds to what type of damage it's going to be. For example, purple stars are going to be the black damage, the white stars, well, the red stars are obviously red, blue, red, red. So am I right in thinking this is this is wrong? Because the fact she just becomes stationary in Phase 3 when someone starts attacking her is just stupid to me. I love the clerk that's just smiling while after it's been decapitated and turned into a tree. It's just like, yes, yes, this is my fetish. God save me that I actually made a joke like that. Gebura, here's how things work. You want to kill us, and we want to kill you. We can't have things both ways. So, what are we going to do here? Because here's the thing. I'm not going to lose. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to beat you. We're almost there. I can tell. There we go. That is more than enough indication that the game when the game mildly freezes. Oh yeah. You start zooming around, don't you? Where are you going to end up? Over there, are you? Ha, well, you can slow down briefly, Missy. I said slow down, Missy. This could be very bad. This could be exceptionally bad. Because he has a target reticle on him. Okay, everyone, get in there. And pray. I can do this very precariously if I have to. Because fuck you. She's half health. Let's move. We will abuse the lifts. I should have just let them rip her in her. Wait. She's gonna end in there. Everyone get ready to move. Kill! Kill her! I win! After all this power. Unknown. I win, Gebura! Wait, I got that. I got the Briar's mission as well. I didn't think I could. That didn't even take 4 hours, Gebura. You should be ashamed of yourself. I think me and Tibereth took at least 4 hours. Huh. Gebura, you're no match for me. And these are all things we've had before, so re-extraction, please. Well, you're new. You're new. And you're a prick. Fuck. New bird. New bird. New bird. New bird. Honestly, we need some pale damage. And I know you give pale damage. So fuck it. I can't... Let go of the clicker! You are selecting it! Let go! You are... It doesn't want to let go. Come! Okay, you release when it's not on the bird. That took me way too long. Callie? Ah! You actually have a really nice name. Callie. That actually reminds me of the Hindu god of destruction, which also kind of suits your personality. Why do you have that look on your face? Do you think I'm a thief or something? Well, given what you're wearing, you could pass off as one. You do look pretty awesome. I just didn't expect to see you here. Well, to be honest, I knew you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect to see you so soon. You had a sour expression at the time, but you actually liked me, didn't you? What? What the hell? Blushing Gebura. I never thought I'd see the day. You know, I have I have no idea about the lives of people from the back alley, or about their pain. Maybe I have been living a richer, yet cowardly life compared to them. Oh, I want the soundtrack. So I have always felt ashamed of everything, even to a small ray of sunlight. It wasn't hard all the time. I know it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we will have unexpected troubles here. There are just too many problems to solve in a peaceful way. The actual reason I talked to you on that day, out of all other people, was about something rather trivial. What was it? To be honest, I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices. I made the wrong choice. I'll be going back now. Hear me out. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses for an old lady you didn't even know. I really admired your kindness, and I even looked forward to it. Unburdened bodies might cause the infestation of mice all over the back alley. And I just wanted to repay her for the food she's given me. Get it? I have never been close to being kind in my entire life. Why do you keep smiling? I am just satisfied with myself for having great discernment in my choice. She was right. Carmen had a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle, and then some. But Carmen was too wrapped up with taking care of others that she didn't take good care of herself. We were so happy together back then that it is almost cruel to recall those memories. We were flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end. By the way, who's that guy glaring at me? That's A. He just always looks like that. I beg you, please protect the people here. I can trust you on this. From the past to the present, abnormalities have wandered around the facility and killed numerous people. Despite my reputation, there are too many things I couldn't save. My entire life was far from justified. I wouldn't have such a strong connection from the back alley if I had just stayed in the nest. It was a place where there was no need for justice, morality, or other things like those. If you've never been there before, you wouldn't know about it. What agony the people there have lived through. Shut up! How unfair the lives of the people who lived there must have been. What I learned was how to survive this miserable existence. Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, including the people like us. She also told us that the weak with the willing spirits could also possess enough power to cut heads. What an absurd and ridiculous story. Why didn't I just keep on going? I'm not smart enough for these complicated calculations. I couldn't even write a coherent document. The only thing I was able to do was draw my sword against the enemy who was in the way. I was only about protecting myself to survive. But on that day, I never felt prouder of myself that I could protect others. But I wasn't able to protect anyone, which cut me deeply. I was full of anger, which caused me to lose my mind. In the end, though, I managed to protect someone. B and I survived. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. You and the others survived because of me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever. But after it all, something led me here, right? I feel like I can breathe a little now. We wake up with that moment with our breaths stopped, lodged into us like fragments. Sadly, I woke up with only having rage left in my heart against abnormalities. You miss her, don't you? I do too. I don't think she can ever come back. I don't think I can ever see her fearless smile on her face again, which made people like me follow her. The light that overflowed from her face that you just wanted to hold with both hands. But my will and my promise will always be eternal. It will be a place where she can live on even after death. If you also remember, then please tell me. The present that she left to us. Courage to defend. Now I know why Gebura is everyone's favourite. They say the world was a place where you couldn't find happiness with your own method. That it was a world where you had to fool yourself into thinking that fitting into a structured mould was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. Nobody needed them. Under the guise of a new technology needed in the world, new companies emerged using a new technology called singularity. Production of a permanent food supply, manufacturing customized living creatures, cargo that could be transported to speeds that made it seem like teleportation, AI that were realer than people, technology to preserve the present by binding time, etc. Similar to the food chain, small companies began disappearing, or were eaten by the larger companies. At some point, they were called the wings of the world, and soon a head rose to control the wings. People started to find their purpose for existence from the wings. But the truth was, everyone was slowly melting, like the wings of Icarus. It seems like they're encouraging development of the world for the better, but their nature is the same as ours. There's always a price to pay. The price we pay is the shame of the wings and the disgrace of the world and its people. Lobotomy's rival energy corporations aren't that different from us. Who knows? Maybe they really are earning energy from hell, as the rumors say. Please don't go say this is in the same universe as Doom. For mankind, the instinct of life and death coexists. Wings only guided our instinct full of life. But if one instinct dominated too much, the other's instinct would begin to make its move slowly and unknowingly from the depths. And soon a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive. Into the stillness of silence before mankind was born. She who loved the sunshine wanted to give hope to mankind, but failed. When the hand that only wanted to embrace with warmth was ruthlessly cut off, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to the others. Left alone, you decided to instill possibilities to all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all represented things can be extracted from the earth, you talked to yourself. In those days, you looked really terrible. Many co-workers worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care or listen to anything. But I guess you still needed your co-workers at some point, seeing as you were the one who locked them in here, barely holding on to the husks of their dead bodies. I suppose that is what happened to all of the... I suppose that's what all the Seraphs were, isn't it? So A lost his mind and turned all the people he cared about into AIs, basically. Interesting. Are we getting closer to our goal? Just like people said, aging doesn't necessarily mean greater wisdom. Judging from how obsessing over irregular greed and those that have passed has created a repeating circle of regret that has led to the daily routine of looking at the clock for no reason. I always wanted to ask you something. I saw your sad expression whenever one of your employees died. Shut up. Just like how I became an old man, no human being is free from the cycle of life and death. Like what we researched was a cure was to cure the disease, not to live forever. How about an example? Remember that employee who was really nice to you? He died recently. When I received the letter of him entering lobotomy, I wasn't expecting him to die such a futile death. If I wanted, I could have brought him back to you. But I didn't. It is the order of this place that an empty slot shall be filled. Do you know the secret of this place? Lives are too trivial here. They leave or they come back too easily. It's to the point that we don't even need to mourn their deaths. An employee who died yesterday may come back from my simple call, or with a flick of my hand. Another employee may never be able to open their eyes again. That's death here, eh? It's neither honourable nor noble. Neither is it miserable nor cruel, as we think it is to be. So please don't punish yourself too much. Let the bastards die occasionally, and move on. I don't want you to suffer from all these trivial things. You will have much more pain to bear in the future anyway. What is rationality? We see to analyze through the eyes of rationality. However, its efficiency differs from people to people. A crude rationality blinds you. Excessive rationality becomes the knife that stabs you. We must be soundly rational to see the world and people. Complete a day with 5 or more employees with over 100 or more putrents. I think we can do that. What did you give us then, Gebura? Maximum ego production has increased by 1. Relevant department won't be affected by Quipquath anymore. Her bloody ray. And then we have this. The chance to recover ego when someone dies. So we did actually complete that mission. Okay. And we have a memory repository. Yay. Hello, fucker. It's nice to see you again. Fuck off. Right. Now I need to put everyone back in their home, so one moment. Okay, I think that's everyone sorted out. Well then, we have more ego gifts available to us now. Meaning, we have a bunch of more WoW level equipment! Hooray! We have a bunch of useless equipment that none of us care about. But we do have a bunch of really good stuff too, like the Aleph stuff, like... You. Your weapon's good. So yeah, we basically have twice as much Aleph level gear. All is good. All is good. So, needless to say, this should be fun. So, I don't know what to say now. We suppress Gebura. Hooray. Everything's done. Hooray. Next week, we suppress... No, next week we complete a day because it's currently the regular day. If you guys don't mind, I might do it in my background, but I'm sure all of you want to watch me suffer. I don't know what's going to cause me to suffer or anything, but I think it's... I just get the feeling I'm going to suffer the next day, next week. So, hopefully you guys might not need to watch me do that. But of course, if you do want to watch me suffer, you just tell me. If you don't, I can do the next day in my back time while we wait, and we can go straight on to suppressing, she said. So everyone, needless to say, I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you again next week. But until then, it's time for me to finally bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.